Lordship, I have to mention an unlisted matter, WPC 8310. Kindly listed on 85. It was last listed on 19th of this April. 8310 2022. Urgency because it's an education matter. Dr. Mohanta is facing so many problems. I am mentioning this matter on behalf of KK Mohanta, sir.
When it was last listed?
Last listed on 19/4.
8310.
8310 2020.
Can it be on 9th?
9th. Hello. Please, the Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23 by now.
Yes.
When the petitioner counsel has some difficulty today, my lord, matter may take up next week.
Item 14 of today's list, and for the petitioner, some material records to be brought before the court, my lord. I have to file the reply in affidavit, my lord. I require time.
Yes.
Made please, your lordship. I pay for listing of a writ petition, your lordship. It was last listed on 3/11/2022.
What's the number?
WPC 2505/2021.
What's the matter about?
It is relating to provincialization of service, your lordship. He has been left out. All affidavit has already been filed.
On 15th, Monday.
Yes. Obliged.
May I place a lordship? They are called listing lordship for releasing of areas and lordship. Sir, lordship, please list on 10th of May, lordship.
Not the next week. Next week is board is full. 12th. Yes.
May please, madam. Item 12 and 13, madam. I appear for the Bar Council of India, madam, respondent number 4. Because we have been newly implemented. The brief is also not with me. I have taken consent of the other side, madam. Let the matter come up after 2 weeks. I will seek instructions.
You are appearing for the petitioner?
Bar Council of India, madam.
Bar
The
Council
respondent.
of India. Your name not shown.
Madam, perhaps because there are two P. Mohantas, madam. The petitioner is P. Mohanta, and that's why that's the reason, madam. My
You have
name
to
may
give
be.
your full name. That's the reason. You have filed your power?
Yes, madam. Yes, we will file a wakalatnama.
Have you informed the other side? Mr.
Yes,
Mohan?
my lord. I have taken consent of Mr. P. Mohanta. So my name may be reflected. Thank you.
Respondent number?
4, my lord. One of my colleagues' name has been reflected. RB Gohan.
Let's reflect the name of Mr. P. Mohanta. Along with RB Gohai and P. Ms. P. Bora. Yes, number 4 in the cause list.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 9, lordship. It is connected with item number 8 also. Lordship, today I have some personal difficulty. Can it be on 12th of next week, lordship? Or next week?
On the council.
There is an interim order, lordship, that may be continued.
Next date of
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? So I have to mention item number 11 with the consent of the other side. Senior region out of station. After 2 weeks, your lordship.
after 3 weeks.
Well, there is interim order. Interim order is there, that may fix it.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention one WBC matter, lordship. Matter pertains to advertisement and appointment of grade 10, grade 4 post lordship under elementary education. Lordship, it may be kindly listed on 8/5.
12th.
Well, much obliged.
Lordship, lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a contempt matter, lordship.
12th.
Okay. Much obliged. May I please, your lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a writ petition, lordship, for admission.
15th.
Obliged.
May I please, lordship, I beg to mention a contempt matter for motion, lordship.
10th.
Yeah, please, lordship, I beg to mention for listing of IA interlocutory application filed for the certification. This matter pertains to selection and approval of the president of School Management and Development Committee, SMDC. Lordship, similar matter is posted on 10th of May along with the reports, and this IA is also arising from the same report. So it may be listed on 10th of May, Lordship.
Okay, allowed.
Hello, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg for listing a matter, Lordship, Dr. Sir's Lordship. Yes.
Drop feature.
Yes, Lordship.
12.
Obliged.
Very much. Sorry, কিন্তু পরিচয় হয়।
My lord, sorry, my lord. I file an IA for extension of time method. For extension of time method.
12.
Lordship, on last occasion, my lord, may I pay for some more time, Lordship? That is going to be taken up on next week.
15.
My lord, one submission. My lord might remember yesterday one letter came up with regard to the, my lord had asked for instructions with regard to State Department, with regard to the provincialization of 2 teachers. And the report came positive, so my lord has called for the director's report. My lord, the matter was uploaded yesterday while seeing at night. I have seen that, my lord, with regard to that order, my lord, I will give it before the court master. The block was different. School is same Madhya Kannada LP school, but the block in the order is different from the. My lord, I will give it to the. It's uploaded already. That is the reason. But I think, my lord, may the instructions might have come wrong, or maybe my lord, I'm not aware with that, because mine was Soigao. It was written some primary, some different. I will place the order. I will place it to the court master with regard to that. Because it was uploaded as
What was the
it was on uploaded already.
repetition number?
My lord, the sum yes, my lord.
I'll to vicinity side.
Obliged, my lord.
My lord, after some time, my lord, record is coming.
Mr. Fuya is on election, another.
Obliged.
Next is the instant case, my lord, I have challenged the impugn select list, my lord, for grade 4 post of DP Solia College, Nagorgara. And whereby the my lord selected the private restaurant 5 to 11 for the said post, my lord.
Mr. Gogoi, higher education. Mr. Gogoi, is there any policy of the government for the grade 4 post? There shall not be any privacy or written something like that? There will be only privacy or something.
Otherwise, Lordship, in our case also, Lordship, there are provisions of this there of your own.
Which written test is there for grade 4.
Lordship.
Because yesterday I was trying to find out rule 5.
Lordship.
There is no mention in the rule 5.
Rule, it is not mentioned, Lordship, but in the OM, Lordship.
Which OM?
One OM is there, Lordship, regarding test, written test, Lordship.
This Burma. We take up this matter on Monday.
Lordship.
What we want to verify, I think government has a policy for grade 4 post, there is no written test or something.
written test are same.
There is a policy probably of the government. Find out. I've been told that there is no such. Yesterday I was trying to find out, but the rule is silent with regard to any such written test.
Lordship, what in the office memorandum was issued, Lordship, regarding written test.
It was prior to the policy of the government or after the policy of the government?
Policy of the government. Written test. Even
Find
Lordship,
out.
recent drive was, Lordship, regarding Gate 4 and Gate 3 of the government of Assam. In that particular,
Either there is no Viva Voce.
that also written test is there, Lordship.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Lordship.
That is either there is no Viva Voce. Only written test.
Only written test is there, Lordship.
Find out. That's what I have to clarify.
Only written test is there, Lordship. Appointment is to be on 14, Lordship.
Verify. Okay.
On Monday, Lordship.
Monday.
For grade.
For grade.
Gate 3 and Gate 4.
No, for grade 3 there is a written test. Only for grade 4. Either there is a bar for Viva Voce or for written test. Something is there. I want to know that.
Written test is there. Viva Voce is
And
not
also
there.
produce that web.
Lordship.
We'll have it on Monday.
Lordship.
The director already going to appoint the private respondent.
They will not appoint tomorrow is a holiday.
Malak.
Offline. Last occasion they also next. Okay.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, on the last occasion, this court had asked to take steps on respondent number 6, but due to some clerical error, Lordship, steps could not be taken.
See, ma'am,
With all-
there's an interim order in force. And if you do not take steps, earlier occasion was directed, it was in March, we are in May. We can grant you 1 week time. We pass this on. Though time was granted to the petitioner to take steps on the respondent number 6 on 29/03/2023. The office note that is 03/05/2023 reflects that petitioner is yet to take steps on the respondent number 6 in terms of the said order dated such and such. On being inquired, the counsel for the petitioner. Your good name?
You, Sharma, Lordship.
Ms. Sharma. Submitted that such steps shall be taken within a period of week. That may be submitted at inadvertent. Step would not be taken on the respondent. Last chance is granted to the petitioner to take steps on the respondent number 6. Petitioners. On or before 12th of May. As directed. Earlier on 29/03/2023. Failing which the interim order passed earlier on. Well, 25/11/2022 shall stand seconded.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Item 3, Lordship, we are seeking approval, Lordship. The authority has sent the instruction to us on 30, Lordship. 33 itself, Lordship. But due to the Bihu vacation and somewhere, Lordship, we have missed out, Lordship. And Lordship, we are ready with the affidavit and send it for vetting, Lordship. By Monday, we will file, Lordship. If possible, today itself, we can file, Lordship.
I would like to take your lordship to the last order, my lord.
On the basis of last order, I have submitted, Lordship. We have already received and we have prepared it, Lordship. Last night, we have sent it, Lordship. It is not the fault of the authority, it is the fault of our part, Lordship. We have received on time, Lordship.
Pardon, Mr. The opponent counsel for
AW Amma.
SC Organ counsel for the AW Aman for the petition. And Mr. A. Gogol, standing counsel had it for the respondent numbers 1. And for respondent of petition, and the counsel for the respondent number 3. What's your good name? Madam, on behalf of Mr. For the respondent. Mr. Gogol, standing counsel had it. The respondent authority in the higher education. To submit it. To provide you with the wherever's comment or instructions prior to the PO vacation, last PO vacation. But as it was misplaced, the affidavit of the higher education department could not be filed as directed on 28th July 2023. The affidavit of the higher education department is now ready, and that is subject that it will be filed by 8th of May.
Lordship.
Considering the subscriber of the petition of Mr. Gogol, standing counsel higher education, it's on 12th of May.
Lordship. Oblige.
Highly obliged.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, may I please, Lordship, this matter may be taken at 2 p.m. Lordship.
Not available because day after tomorrow is the conference. I have to go somewhere else. Any difficulties now? What's the issue about?
Regarding, Lordship, in charge headmaster, Lordship.
What's the problem?
The petitioner has challenged the order dated, my lord, 7 January 2020. Is at page 41.
Yes.
By the private respondent has been allowed to call the charge of headmaster.
You are appearing for respondent number 4.
I am for the petitioner.
You are for the petition. What is wrong in that order?
My lord, kindly see page 39. My lord. Is the seniority list, my lord. Is the serial number 2 is the petitioner, my lord. Petitioner is the serial number 2. My lord, kindly see date of receiving the graduate scale of pay is 23/4/2001. And the respond number, private respond is at serial number 4. My lord, kindly see date of receiving graduate scale of pay is 1/7/2009. My lord. So this is our case, my lord. Because Petitioner has received the graduate scale of pay much prior to the private respondent. So therefore, my lord, this order under challenge.
Mr. Kaushik, who will appear for secondary?
And subsequently, the petitioner has been granted graduate scale of pay with effect from 1/3/1999. Because there was an issue in another writ petition lordship, is that writ petition was allowed, review file, review lordship dismissed. Subsequently, lordship, the order has been given effect from 1/3/1999. Lordship, I have annexed that document in a supplementary affidavit, that is, your lordship will find page 60.
Mr. Khan, is there any order by which your pay scale or area scale for the graduate scale of pay has been determined?
And that is your lordship will find page 60
No,
in my supplementary affidavit. That is the order, lordship, dated 10th October 2022. Oh, it is.
Where is the earlier judgment?
My lord, that
Before
is,
review. Before review.
my lord, before review, that is
See,
case
in
lordship.
the order, there is no mention whether in the order of the review or order of the director, the secretary, that it's a graduate scale of pay.
My
Only
lord,
pay scale is there.
It is
My
pay
lord-
scale.
my
So
lord-
I understand from the order, it is a pay scale.
So that's what we
If
want
it is
to
a
know.
graduate scale, then it would be 8,400.
We want to know that is the pay scale. What was the pay scale and whether it is a graduate scale of pay or
From
not.
a fixed field,
No, no.
fixed
Understood.
and it was an MX.
It was a fixed pay. Now, what was the scale that was paid? Whether the scale that was paid to you is a graduate scale or not, that needs to be clarified. It is neither in the
That should
order of
be
the.
clarified by the
Do you
department.
have a copy of the order,
Order of this, that is page 41.
the review prior to
No,
that?
no, prior to that is the order passed with the requisition.
Review the C. Page number 41, that is the order passed in review.
No, Lordship, in my affidavit in opposition,
In your affidavit in opposition.
my lord. We have filed two affidavit. One is affidavit in opposition, another is supplementary. In first affidavit, Lordship, we have filed on 8/3/2021.
It is page 40.
31. Start from 31.
Let us see where it's mentioned that the graduate scale of pay.
My lord, order start from page 49.
Mr. Kaushik, page number 60, judgment. Now, if you come to the judgment, you have the judgment copy, page 50. Now, there are two types of regular scale of pay. One is, if you see at page 50 of the judgment, internal page 10 of the judgment, page number 10 of the judgment. You will see serial number Roman 3. Senior grade scale.
60 post of
Senior grade Hindi teacher on regular pay scale 1375337. Then 40 post of junior grade Hindi teacher on regular scale of pay 1185239. Now, after the consideration of whether they have been adjusted against the senior grade Hindi teacher or in the junior grade Hindi teacher, there is no finding in the order of the government. Right? Now, their claim, you will see, come to page number 51, the next is Roman 4, paragraph Roman 4.
After creation of 500 posts, 309 Hindi teachers.
This is the pay scale.
Yes. Regular scale of pay.
This is it a graduate scale?
No.
Because to
fixed.
obtain graduate scale of pay, to be a senior Hindi teacher, you must have a, first of all, in terms of the Fulben judgment, to become a headmaster or principal, the concerned person must have Hindi in his graduation. That's the law. Not only Parangat.
Not only Parangat.
That has been clarified. In that case, whether before passing this order, this aspect was considered or not. First of all, the scale in which the petitioner was given, whether it was a graduate scale of number one. Now, secondly, in terms of the judgment of the Fulbens, whether petitioner itself, because he cannot be only a classical teacher, he must have graduation in
Graduation.
That's what. Unless you verify that, it will be difficult.
That I'll do. But the speaking order, one thing is clear.
It's not
that,
clear.
That they were earlier as a fixed pay. On the basis of that judgment.
See, this is a purely centrally sponsored scheme. While this scheme was there, the posts were allotted to different schools, including the ad hoc schools. That is why some teachers work in the ad hoc schools, some teachers work in provincialized schools. The batch of the petitioners whose services was later directed for regularization and for payment of scale pay, they were appointed on ad hoc schools. It is not their decision where to be appointed. The posting is on the basis of the government. Later on, it was decided their service will be regularized. So, because
Considering those
the
aspects.
scheme comes to an end, and as per that scheme, it is the state government who has to take over.
Yes.
So they have been taken over. These people were left out.
Yes.
Because they were appointed and posted in the ad hoc schools. Now, what will be their pay scales? That has to be decided. If they are not a graduate teacher, then they are not entitled for graduate scale of pay. The regular scale of pay was for two sides. One is for the as you have seen, junior grade Hindi teacher and senior grade Hindi teacher. Earlier, 2003 rules, there is a provision. Prior to that, 1982 rules as amended. There is a graduate Hindi teacher and junior level Hindi, senior Hindi and junior Hindi. Is there in the rules itself.
But may I just take your lordship to page 52, Madam? The issue which was decided by the Honorable Court and the issue which raised before the Honorable Court was that they were given fixed pay and by in terms of an communication
it was fixed.
Madam,
See,
page 52, Roman 7.
we have seen that.
Roman 8. These petitions were filed, my lord, claiming the benefit under this communication. Madam. Since the communication dated 27/4/2004 did not evoke any response from the government, hence some of the petitioner approached this court by filing writ petition number so and so. Taking note of the grievance expressed in the writ petition, this court had disposed the WBC number so and so by order dated so and so, issuing a direction upon the respondent to consider the claim of the petitioner for payment of salary in a regular scale of pay by adopting a sympathetic consideration of their grievances.
True, that was the direction to send the matter to the government for consideration.
Yes.
There is no specific direction because in which pay scale, in where it is the prerogative of the government. The matter was remanded back to the government for reconsideration. In that case, the order has been passed. Here also there is no pay scale. What pay scale? That pay scale has not been mentioned at all.
Yes, it is mentioned in 51 Roman 4, my lord. The same regular pay scale they are claiming 3,800, 580, 8,950. That is the scale of pay.
See, that's a scale of pay for junior Hindi teachers or senior Hindi teachers.
That is not there.
That is not there.
Because as you have noticed at page 50, after revision of pay 11852395 might have become that or 1375337, we do not know. Neither the order passed by the government, which pay scale they have not fixed.
I'll take the clarification.
Mr. Khan,
My lord.
you also verify.
My lord.
Once it is clear, we can pass this
Yes,
order.
yes.
There won't be any problem. But unless it is clarified, it
Yes,
will be
yes.
difficult. On the next date fixed.
Yes,
The state government in the secondary education department shall apprise the board the
Eight seven zero. 6800.
Intermediate teacher. Any school.
What is, Mr. Khan, can you tell us what scale of pay you are receiving?
Well, that's I have to obtain instruction. And the director has issued another order to the IS after receiving the government order. That is just to carry out that government order. That is the order for the director to IS.
And that's the what? What is making sure? Order to complete. Next petitioner, the respondent authority in the secondary education department shall apprise the court that after the order number ELC/COP within bracket C 414/2017/1709 part 1 PT-1/125 dated 10/10/2022 regarding the enhancement of Hindi teachers regarding the enhancement of pay scale. Enhancement of pay scale. Retrospective effect from 01/03/1999 for the Hindi teachers were initially posted in ad hoc. Secondary schools. The salary of those teachers, including Abdul Jalil assistant Hindi teacher of Somoria High School, District Kamrup. Scale of pay. Whether graduate scale of pay or some other. Graduate scale of pay or higher plus layer order to give this order to such and such list on 16th of May. Just basically
I have to find out the grade pay which he is receiving and from when he is receiving. 16.
Yeah.
The NCT is supposed to file an affidavit.
Here I have received my lord mail and they have executed an affidavit, my lord, on 1/5/2023.
Secondary. Yes, Mr. Arab, when did you file your affidavit?
My lord, they have sent it through by post, my lord. So as and when I have received, I will have it, my lord. So it's my lord.
Mr.
My lord. Thank you.
An affidavit has been shown at Delhi by the NCT.
Hello.
And the copy of the affidavit was forwarded to Mr. Alam through email, which is yet to be filed. Wherein the NCT, the B.Ed degree obtained by the petitioner. The NCT Act came into force
1995.
The sanction and affiliation was already there from the Guwahati University.
Right.
So they have clearly written the B.Ed degree obtained by the petitioner is within the extended period prescribed under section 14 of the Act being valid.
Because it will be covered by the judgment of Bhupendra Tripathi. No?
If it is valid, put him in a post of.
Right.
That's it. Now only ground of rejection is page number 37. Decision.
Yes. There was no NCT recognition.
Read the decision.
In view of the above, it is opined that although the communication is senior to person in terms of receiving graduate scholar, but his B.Ed degree is not acceptable as there was no recognition by the NCT in the name of Bahata Sarali B.Ed College.
Then
this finding will not sustain.
Hence, the person. By order. Number BSc SSB /HM pending /128 /2019 /27 dated 20/0/2020. The Director of Secondary Education Assam, after hearing the petitioner, private respondent number 4. And on perusal of the relevant documents, came to the conclusion that though the petitioner Kamdev Sharma is senior to the Prasanna Sundar Das, respondent number 4, in terms of receiving graduate scale of pay, but his B.Ed degree obtained from Bahata Sarali B.Ed College, Bahata Sarali, is not acceptable as there was no recognition by the NCTE in the name of Bahata Sarali B.Ed College. And therefore, said respondent number 4, Prasanna Sundar Das, was recommended for selection of regular headmaster of Gorkha High School, Kamrup.
My lord, there is a private respondent also, my lord. That data will appear earlier, my lord. Respondent number 4, my lord.
You go there.
They filed an affidavit also.
During the deliberation, the matter. Mr. Ireland Standing Council and City placed a copy of the affidavit signed by the Regional Director, Eastern Regional Committee, NCT, Respondent number 8, clarifying that the B.Ed degree obtained by the petitioner from Baihata Sariali B.Ed College affiliated to Guwahati University at the relevant point of time in the year 1996 for the session 95-1996 is valid under section 14.1 of the NCTA Act as the extension of 6 months that ended on 18/08/1997 as the B.Ed degree obtained by the petitioner is within the extended period prescribed under section 14 of the said Act. A copy of this has been forwarded to Mr. Alam by the respondent NCT and filed in the matter. Mr. Alam submit the as soon as the copy of the affidavit is received by him from Delhi. He will file it before the court. Based on 18th of May. By 18th, I think you should receive.
My lord, it may be on 24, my lord. Since there is a delay sometimes, my lord. I will track it, my lord.
25th. First to
Lord, as per the order passed earlier, Lord, the state is required to file an affidavit.
Mr. Bora, what is the reason why you have not filed?
Some time will be granted. 1
Time
week
was
time.
granted to you. It's
My lord,
not the time was not granted to you.
some fault on my part, my lord. Actually, I overlooked my.
Matter relates to who will hold the charge, and there is a report that is prepared. And this
Long back, this court,
Mile.
First Justice Kotoki in a matter of district Naigaon has laid down the law that there has to be a gradation list,
Yes, yes.
whether ME school, ME school
Yes,
and
yes,
all.
in fact, in
And
that
that in most of the cases is not been followed. And without such preparation, providing the seniority, no one can be made an insurance. Long back.
In fact, in that case, my lord, I was also a party.
When Justice Kotoki was sitting in court number 5.
Yes, yes. It's a
Not
case
this
of,
building, the other building.
it's a case of Moreno district.
That's right. There's a law. We discussed
My
everything.
lord, the department is not preparing, my lord, and the
That's how
subdivision wise.
That's why you are surviving, the court is surviving.
My lord, my lord. My lord, here in my case, my lord, the entire thing is that they are.
Anyway, doesn't matter. The stay order is in your favor.
My
Let
lord.
it be like this.
But my lord, I am not holding, the inspector of school is.
No, you
operating.
are not holding, but without the gradation list, no one can hold it. That's the prayer. You said that first the gradation list should be prepared to determine the seniority.
My lord.
So unless that gradation list is prepared, how will you, neither you nor the private respondent.
My lord, my lord. But my lord, the impugn order which we are challenging in this case, my lord, is my lord may decide that, my lord, on the receipt of the affidavit, my lord.
So see, basically they have the gradation list of earlier years.
My lord.
They have to just incorporate the new names, which they are not doing. That's all. It's not a big thing. In which case, this court passed an order directing the state government to give a list
My
of
lord.
teachers, which
My
have been
lord.
filed, I have been told,
My lord,
which
that-
was in a different court of course.
My
on that
lord.
day. Can you give us, we want to see the record. We have not seen that record. It came out last week.
My lord, I'll try to.
Give the number to Mr. Burua.
My lord,
I want to see the record.
my lord.
Look. On the prayer of Mr. P.K. Gaurav, Standing Council, Department of School Elementary Education. Matter is adjourned for 4 weeks. Enabling the respondents in the elementary to file their affidavits in the matter. It is to be noted herein. Earlier, on numbers of occasions. Earlier, a number of occasions. The respondent authorities in the elementary education time to file their affidavits. Notice in this case was issued on 29/09/2021, and since an interim order is in force. Yes, failure on the part of the respondent authorities in the elementary education department. File the affidavits within 4 weeks from today. Court shall consider the worst consequences of the hearing respondents.
Obliged.
My lord, may I pray for a date, my lord?
We are not giving date because there is a request from the registry. Now you have seen the education matters in 3 different courts. You have to verify and give.
My obliged.
Well, here, item number 10 on last occasion, Lordship has directed me to file an affidavit, and I need some time, my lord.
Can you tell us what is that sometime?
My lord, actually, my lord, office, I have forwarded the order to the secretary, my lord. He told me
See,
that.
secretary is one, but elementary, secondary, higher. In which department will you have directors, you have other officers for which department?
Actually, my lord, problem is that, my lord, who is the assistant who is looking after this matter, my lord. due to his,
You can understand some people, but thing is, there cannot be only one person who looks up to it.
true, now another person is looking after him. That is why.
The reason we ask for the record is that you make it, visible, so that it is convenient not for the court, but also for your own office.
Regarding issuance of this,
We only wanted to know the dice that.
construction of this committee, that is.
Mr. Bora, you are for SSA, right? You can provide to us, because the school had the dice on it. Instead of education, because you are keeping the dice. Right? You dice and earlier dice, both.
Dice is there, your lordship. The question is that they are now seeking certain things which are beyond the actual lordship by constituting a joint committee. The name of
on the next date fixed. The response number 5, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan Assam. Oh, in fact, last order was in for the SSA only. I have a copy of the order of 10/4/2022. Not given to you, it was given to P. Bora.
lordship, on the last commission direction to the respondent number 1 to file the affidavit.
Copy of the order dated 10/04/2023.
Initially, this assets were not a party also.
Be furnished to Mr. as for a standing council. SSA Assam. Enabling the said respondent to apprise the court queries made in the order 10/04/2023 regarding dice data, name of the incumbents available in the dice data, as well as enrollment positions prescribed in the dice data for the relevant period specified in the said order the 10/4/2023. Based on 23rd.
Well, he will furnish me a copy, my lord, because I will later on.
Copy of this order.
No, copy of the petition.
Not been furnished.
Not been furnished, because it was later on, my SSA was.
Petitioner self. Furnish a copy of this petition including annexes appended to Mr. Repeated copy to Mr. as for standing council SSA. As for number 5 of the necessary. Honor before 8 weeks. Okay.
All right.
No representation on the petition. Based on to it.
I appear for respondent number 4.
Madam copy to gas. Assembly. Yes,
Lordship, here the petitioner challenged the guest lecturer appointment. Lordship, as per the order passed by this honorable court, Lordship, we have acted on that. We have not allowed the private respondent to continue. But the Lordship, I have received instruction. The selection was for the period of 6 months, which is already over, and there is no further requirement at the moment. However, if any requirement
why don't you
arises,
give in writing? That will be over.
Lordship,
Please will consider.
Lordship.
While a short affidavit, it doesn't want. We have it on,
After 10 days, Lordship.
we have it on 18th. File your affidavit before that, intimating the petitioner about.
Lordship.
Not Mr. B, counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. C.K.L., pending counsel. Assam University. For the respondent. Mr. K.L. have received relevant instructions from the respondent. He is allowed to file the same. 16th of May. Not list on 18th.
Much.
18th. All right. Lordship, here in this matter, I have an instruction of 10/5/2022, which says that already a speaking order has been passed on 25/11/21, but that order, Lordship, I do not have right now. So let it come after 2 weeks, Lordship. It has been complied, Lordship. I will come up with the compliance order, Lordship.
When will you place it, Mr. When will you place it?
Lordship, next week.
15th. On the prayer of Mr. Devakoman and council. The compliance order.
Yes, Lordship. There is a speaking order which has been passed on 25/11/2021 in compliance with the honorable order.
Speaking order passed on 2011.
25/11/2021. Applies.
Maybe. Last year, my lord, we lordship bracket to complete as not two, my lord. And we have taken the steps, my lord.
Where is the office notice? 12/5/2022. Matter be placed before the launch.
May I please the lordship? In this case, there is repeated direction of the Honorable Court of compliance of the order.
We will pay with the last order, Lordship.
No, it is there in the cricket portal. Let us see what is the cricket portal. Sharma.
The portal as well as hard copy has also been supplied.
Okay, what's the assignment? Okay. This one.
Oh.
Basically,
This is the hard copy that only one is by the portal as well as the hard copy. Both have been sent.
the last occasion, this accountant general has been impeached as a party. And the name of the council has been shown. But he is not appearing, and this is now is up to the AG to release the pension. For last 2 years, the pension person is not getting pension. 31st January 21, he retired.
Oh.
Sir, comply.
Mr. Chaudhary.
Yes, sir.
There are 3-4 council of the GSM.
Yes.
Get one of them first.
Yes. The Talukdar was there on the last occasion. Lordship directed to serve a copy, and I served a copy. His name also shown, Lordship. In the okay.
Whom it has been entrusted.
I'll inform him, Lordship. If Lordship kindly seeks the matter at 2.
We're not sitting in the.
Okay. But I'm just calling him, Lordship. Yes. Get him, get him.
Madam, fixed on 12 next Friday.
Can it be Malad today only because there is time also. I was in another court, I asked, but I could not reach my.
These are the order matters for something.
After one not,
After
because
the
of the list,
completion of
yes, ma'am. Oblan. Orders with the same power.
The last occasion, the instruction was swept for.
I have given Malad speaking order has passed. ma'am.
Has been passed.
Yes, ma'am. एक मिनट. हाँ वो भी नहीं दिखा. बिपिन है ना? Itu sistem sendiri order by says we want the passport say to do this.
Pertains to non-compliance of the order. 30/07/2023 passed in WPC number 4859. Secondary. Mr. M. Khan, counsel for the application. And counsel. Respondent. Deliberation of the matter. Spoken place before the court. Copy of the speaking order. Number ECF, E capital, that is a 22557 of the 185. 31/03/2023. Whereby the appeal of the petitioner submitted under section 14 of the 2017 was considered and found that Kuruabahi Nogoya Lower Primary School possess the land measuring 1 bighah of NK Patta number 1 at that number 566. The Bukakhat under Bukakhat Circle Office of Golaghat since 1994. Policy one since 1994, only donated by Puruavahi Khotra. And in that regard, the circle officer Bukakhat issued occupation certificate as well as possession certificate. By the said speaking order dated 31/03/2023, the Secretary to the Government of Assam, the Department of School Education, found that Kuruabahi Nogaya LP School is eligible for provincialization under the said 2017 Act, and accordingly directed the Director of Elementary Education Assam to place the proposal for provincialization of said Kuruabahi Nogaya LP School of Golaghat district again in the state level committee for necessary consideration for further necessary follow-up action as per the said 2017 Act. In view of the above, as the responding authority have complied with the order dated such and such personal application, there is no such complaint. Copy of the order dated 31/03/23 of the Secretary, Department of School Education, clearly put forth by and such and such. We get to the part of the record.
Deeply obliged.
Item 21, Malaki, we have to place the speaking order. It has already been complied.
Matter pertains to non-compliance of the order. Dated 25/7/2022. Passed by. Passed it. WTC number 478/2022. For Mr. M. Khan, counsel for Mr. B. Kaushik, standing counsel, Department of School Education.
Respondent number 1.
And representing counsel for
SCR.
During the deliberation of the matter, Mr. Kaushik, that counsel have placed copy of the order number E-25106/5 of the 2023 of the Secretary Government of Assam in the Department of School, whereby in compliance whereby the authority concerned complied with the orders to the 25/07 number 478. Decided the case of the petitioner. This is the claim of provincialization of service of the petitioner. The state level, the concerned authorities stand by the report of the SSA Assam. According since the respondents have complied, there is no such content. Stands dismissed. Copy of the speaking order. Copy of the order 11/04/23 of the Secretary of the Government of Assam and the Department of School Education. Placed before the court today by Mr. Kaushik, as a part of the record.
Highly obliged.
I have entered appearance on behalf of the respondent number 5, the private respondent, 5, no? On behalf of the respondent number 5. 4 weeks time may be granted to us to file affidavit.
Mr. Gohara, Council appearing has entered appearance on behalf of the respondent number 5 as a service notice is complete on all the responses. Based on
Number 27. 28.
Item 28.
One Google question.
yes, Mr. Mazumdar, have you got
Lordship will have it on the next week,
Monday?
But we have 3 days holidays in between. I have asked for that. Perhaps tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and the next day is a holiday. Could it be 12?
Where is the council for the purchase list on the-
19.
Other benefit cases, we have proceeded much ahead in this.
Yes, where is Mr. Kallu? You are appearing on his behalf or on behalf of the AG?
I'm appearing on behalf of Architect.
What's your good name?
Lordship, direction was.
Have you received any instruction?
Yes, Lordship.
You have received instruction.
No,
What is that?
I have checked it in mobile, my lord. That is the letter dated 2nd
3
February, 3 February,
Yes, sir.
said you need the pay slip. If lordship take out my, lordship takes up the
Yes,
my
they've already given.
pay slip is
Yes.
already given in serial number 5. Subsequent development here, we have to.
But Mr.
Right.
S.P. Chaudhary, council appearing for the petitioner,
Serial number 5.
as well as Mr. S. Bora,
Only
standing council for the SCR. Also, what was your good name?
D. Reka.
Learned council on behalf of Mr. R. K. Talukdar, standing council, AGAE Assam. Mr. Boral and Standing Council SCIT submitted that on 28/02/2023, pension papers along with the relevant documents, including the payslip, in 22 numbers of items are forwarded to the election accompanying the Assam with such relevant documents stating that with regard to the petitioner. Both in hard copy as well as in the Kritagata portal, KRI or capital KRITAGYAT portal. And we have the book list on 26th of May. AGA Assam respondent number
3.
To place the up-to-date status regarding the payment of regular pension to the petitioner who retired from service
1st of January, Lordship, 2021. 31st of January 2021, Lordship. Paragraph 12, page 9, Lordship.
Copy of the communication dated 28/03/2023 of the Director SCIT Assam placed by Mr. S. Bora be kept at the particular. It's already there.
Lordship, on 10/4/2023, 10/4/2023 on the last occasion, this that was also provided before this. Yes.
That is why I'm fixing it the up-to-date status.
Exactly, Lordship. Can a short date be given, Lordship? This
Let them process, because what they have in their common hand is that in February they have made that communication. So they are not updated at all.
exactly, Lordship. Even they are not doing it, Lordship.
So if it is updated now, there will be updated.
Because
only the
You give a copy to Madam. You have it.
Lordship.
That 28.
Lordship, it determined that I am handing over what.
Now we give. Take a copy.
Hello.
That will do.
26.
May it please your Lordship. Yes, my lord. Petitioner is a graduate teacher, my lord. The question relating to this petition is, my lord, the appointment of principal. If your Lordship has seen page 34, my lord. The seniority is annex 10, page 34. That serial number 1, Santanu Kumar Das is the petitioner, my lord. Extended general so-and-so, human date of birth so-and-so. But the comments was given by the principal, then principal, that departmental permission for MA course is not obtained. He becomes assistant teacher of Budhan Higher Secondary School duly after amalgamation of Budhan ME School September 2017. But my lord, if your Lordship kindly see at page 29. Annexure 8. Order issued by the DEO, my lord, that Sri Santanu Kumar Das, science teacher, Budhan MA School, who prayed for pursuing the permission for appearing MA examination under India Gandhi National Open University. The undersigned has no objection for the purpose if he will have no any compromise in hampering the normal duties. So when this was wrong note was given, and accordingly when the serial number 2, Krishna Gwala, she has been appointed. She is a Hindi teacher, my lord. She was Hindi teacher and graduation was obtained was in 92. And my lord, she was appointed departmental permission for MA course and so on. She was appointed as headmistress. That I have challenged because the suppressing of the truth, my lord, he has been, my lord, deprived of his promotion.
Now, just tell us one thing.
Yes, my lord.
What is the seniority list?
Seniority list that page 34, my lord. My appointment is 1st of January 1992. Her appointment is 23rd of May 1992. After 5 months. And other persons are there. So the then principal, my lord, he forwarded the seniority list, my lord, giving some wrong noting, my lord, in spite of having, my lord, permission from the department. And while doing B.Ed also, my lord, he has been, my lord, B.Ed, my lord, at page 30, the following in-service teachers of government provincial secondary schools under so-and-so, are hereby deputed to undergo B.Ed course in government BT B.Ed college as shown below against their name during the academic session so-and-so and period so-and-so, or date of joining or till completion of the course whichever is earlier as pronounced. His name is, my lord, at serial number 20, page 31. So he was duly sent by the department, my lord. Serial number 20, page 31.
Now, Madam, can you tell us when did the respondent number 5 acquire the Hindi degree? Because it will only on the date of obtaining graduation, right?
Yes, my lord.
So when did she obtain graduation?
92, my lord. 92.
92.
Yes, my lord. Let me check.
So if it is 92, she is eligible. It is difficult.
Seniority, my lord, because I joined prior to her, my lord. MA degree, she obtained later on. She is a certificate from Kodasa. Certificate could. Certificate is not annexed, I think.
I have annexed.
Could not, sir. Yes, ma'am. I could not trace it. I think there's an I foundation.
My lord,
I
page 115 running. One on five running, my lord.
115.
This is 89.
Okay.
Running. Okay. Very good. Belek sabo. I know.
Missing আছে না? না এইটা আছে আর আই এই কথা দুই ঘন্টা নাই
Additional affidavit in the position at additional affidavit আছে
additional affidavit আছে additional affidavit additional affidavit আমার তো নাই আমার জ্ঞান নাই গভর্নমেন্টের দিছে নাকি নহয় বস্তু নাই না আপনার ছিল আছে বেরি না যায় পয়সা নাই বস্তু তো নাই 2 ঘন্টা নাই আছে দিবেন এলে নাই এবার ভুল কইছে ক্লাস আরে ছিল আছে
সিজিএল করক আপনি করি
ছিল আছে
না না সিজিএল
করি নাই বস্তু সিরিয়াল করলে তো পারলাম
আমি চলে রিসিভ করলে
এডিশনাল এফিডেভিট ফাইল করেছেন এখানে নাই আমার দিয়া এখানে নাই সেকেন্ড কপি টানি বলি ফটো
না না D90
সেকেন্ড কপি টু ডিঅপশন
আপনার কপিটি সব এডিশনাল এফিডেভিট বললেন
এডিশনাল এফিডেভিট নাই আমার কাছে
আমি ফাইল করিম কেন না দিলে এডিশনাল নিয়ে দিলে আপনার
এডিশনাল এফিডেভিট নাই এখন এফিডেভিট কোশ্চেন এখন আই আর আমরা রিপ্লাই
প্রিয়াম কোশ্চেন সাফ করেন
ফাইলত নাই
ফাইলত নাই
আই ভেরি ডিলে প্র্যাকটিস না করে
আমি বলে বেলেগ দিছো করো
এবং সেকেন্ড হেরিখান and I may be given the second file, my lord. They have filed additional affidavit. I have not received any copy, my lord. Nine. Additional affidavit. Question 9. আপনার extra copy আছে দিলি হল আছে
extra it is
they have some at least copy. Naman sometime bilang naman mo কথাখিনি জানি না এই হেডিংটার নাম্বার এর নাম একটু বুঝতে হবে ইংলিশ কত দিয়া না একটু দেখা লাগবে নাম্বার সার্ভিস
will appear for second division. Will appear.
secondary copy post secondary copy দিছেন আপনারও লাগলে
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Please come to rule 12. 2018 rules. That is not the rule because it's
Yes,
a provincialized school.
That's right.
It's a provincialized school. It's not a government secondary school.
Yes, ma'am.
Rule
Do you
12.
have a copy of the book?
Yes, ma'am.
Please come to page number 32.
Yes.
Page 32.
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly read rule 12(3).
Rule 12(3). Candidate must have rendered at least 5 years of service as vice principal in any of the provincialized higher secondary school. As vice principal, neither I am served nor she has served. 17 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher in any higher secondary school. That follows, my lord, rule 4. Rule 4.
You serve in a ME school. And the ME school
Graduate
has been
school,
amalgamated.
amalgamated. Yes, ma'am. He was a graduate science teacher.
That is why here the rule 12(4) is very specific. There is question of serving in ME school. That period has not been counted. Though it is counted for purpose of headmaster in a high school, it has not been counted for the post of principal in a higher secondary school. And we have to follow the wisdom of the remarks of the rules. This school, as per your own submission, has been amalgamated on 6th of June 2017.
Yes, ma'am.
Where he was a graduate assistant teacher, graduate science teacher.
Graduate science teacher.
So he has not completed 17 years of service as a graduate teacher.
Graduate, he was a graduate teacher,
He
but
was a
not in
graduate
higher
teacher.
secondary school.
That's the law.
That's right. So the candidate must have 17 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher in any higher secondary school. Yes, ma'am. In that case, he don't have any chance for it. He thought, my lord, that wrong noting was given. That's why he's deprived.
This is the.
I think, my lord, let me take instruction. I should withdraw the petition, my lord. Maybe come Monday or Tuesday, my lord. I will withdraw, my lord, taking his permission, my lord. So then there is no question of fighting, my lord. Fix any day, my lord, next week. So, my lord, I can taking permission, I will withdraw, my lord. 10. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bora, you have the instruction.
Given the record.
So, reported examples.
Mr. Saikya, Lord, just want to know that clarification, because the claim of Mr. Bhunya is that if language 1 and 2 that has been considered, then the seated past candidate will march over the state past state. Now, what we have seen, there are 5 mediums for which the list has been prepared: Assamese, Bengali, Hindi, Bodo, and Garo. Now, as per the seated, there are list of languages. So from the seated, what they can do, if they have taken as for language 1, that will not be for the purpose of language 2. That's they have clarified. As per the state notification, language 1 is the medium Now, for example, if a student has taken a subject as L1 and L2, not in Assamese, not English, not Hindi, not Boro, not Garo, right? From that particular list of the seated subjects, language subjects, automatically that candidate will not be able to get any appointment.
They are not eligible.
They will not be eligible. Fine. Now, merging this language, because earlier there was language 1 and 2. Language 1 is very clear that it has to be the medium, because district-wise and medium-wise the application are to be submitted. So just tell us, that's why you want to know from the record why they have passed that notice or issued that notice, the reason for issuance of that notice. Have you gone through that?
Yes, I have not gone through, but I have gone through a small note which they had. Let us file an affidavit, Lordship, today. We will file an affidavit.
Yeah, is happening that the provisional list will be published.
It will be published and it will be admitted.
Already published.
Already published, and they will be all be recruited also on 10th. Yes, yes. There is no difficulty. Subject to outcome, Lordship may always keep. Number one, prima facie, whoever is either taking Assam TET or CTET, everybody will have to pass 2 language subjects. They have to be shown their proficiency within that 100 marks. Nobody is getting any additional benefit. Why we have given 2 subjects from the CTET? It is because otherwise, if a person having Gujarati in CTET, if he comes and becomes eligible in Assam, he will not be able to teach any school in Assam. So that is why we have said Assamese or any other language is Bengali.
No, that's why
that is a policy decision, and I don't think that will in any way prejudice them.
We are already.
If you can
I will clear. That is the note. That is the note.
You can clarify because
We'll file an affidavit on Monday. Lordship will take up the matter.
My lord, we are already prejudiced in a manner with all respect to.
They can have lot of imaginary prejudice.
No,
Imaginary prejudice will not help.
No, my lord, not imaginary. It is a practically prejudiced, my lord.
But Mr. Bhuya is saying, because what we want to know that since the list have been prepared for the respective subjects.
Yes.
Medium.
My lord.
And the.
So
So if it is medium, yesterday.
My lord, the whole policy is in violation of the NCT guidelines. We cannot challenge the policy of the government, my lord. It is the whims and discretion of the government. But my lord, that policy should be in accordance with the law, my lord.
Lordship will take 2-3 dates, very important dates.
No, we'll come to that. See, yesterday, Mr. Bhuya, we asked him, he has given us medium. Medium is Assamese, Bengali, Boro.
Yes.
And Garo, Manipuri. These are the 5. Hindi, 6. Now, if you come to the seated, the list of subjects, there are also language 1, language 2. So, to see that list will be available at page 42 of the requisition.
Yes, Lordship.
There are
several subjects. Urdu, Telugu, everything.
Gujarati, Kannada, Khasi, all are Malayalam that are not required.
I think Gujarati is, yes, Gujarati is also there.
Everything, all languages.
Yes, all languages are there.
Another country is there because it's a city. But again, language 1 is the, if you come to page number 47.
This is for state.
This is state.
This state, Lordship.
These are the subjects.
Lordship.
Now, here in the advertisement at page 61, first at 61.
Lordship.
That is district-wise, medium-wise, second paragraph.
Lordship.
Then please come to para 4, conditions of recruitment.
Yes.
The language one
of both A-TET and C-TET shall have to match the medium of instructions of the school. This is precisely the employer wants.
Okay, then follow wherein
The candidate wishes to apply. As for example, if a candidate wishes to apply for an Assamese medium school, the candidate must have Assamese as L1 in the A-TET or C-TET.
Exactly. Now please see the notice. Page 69. Down below that language one or two.
Of the C-TET qualified candidates shall match the medium of instructions of the school wherein the candidate wishes to apply.
How it differs? That's what we want to know. Mr. Bhuya is harping on that, but language one or language two of the seated qualified candidates shall match the medium of instruction of the school. So what we are into is, let us see a candidate who has applied the seated language one is Garo. Now the same candidate as language two has also applied for Assamese as language
that
two.
they cannot.
Now, in terms of this,
he will have two options.
He will have two
options.
Either he can go for Garo medium schools, or he can go for Assamese.
He cannot take two positions. He cannot take two positions. Ultimately, he will have to stick to only one post.
Either Assamese
or
Garo.
But he cannot have two persons in two different schools.
Now for
he cannot have a clone there.
Now, that is why I'm asking you, by this merging language one and language two for seated, whether any advantage is given to the seated?
Absolutely no, Lordship. Ultimately, we will have to consider only one subject, one language, one medium. Schools are not by medium. Whichever school the candidate will choose, it will be either of these permitted languages, any one.
But my lord, this seated qualified candidate is now applying in two mediums.
Cannot be.
No, my lord,
He can apply for two mediums, but ultimately, end of the day, he will have to opt for one.
No, my lord, what has happened, my lord? I am in an Assamese medium. I have as an AirTEL, I have applied in Assamese. Now, seated qualified candidate by virtue of language 2 as an Assamese, my lord, has come to our category and applied us and ousted us. Already this provisional list is there, my lord. In that provisional list, my lord, I even for 1 or 2 mark, we are ousted by the seated qualified candidate. That is available on record, my lord. Now, with all respect to my respected Advocate General submission, my lord, that they cannot opt for the two medium of instruction of school. That is very good, my lord, very fair. But the problem is that, my lord, in the selection process, this seated qualified candidate has opted for the two medium. By virtue of language 1, they have opted for Garo, and by virtue of the Assamese, my lord, and in the language 2, they have opted for the Assamese. And now, as we are sitting in the Assamese medium instruction school, my lord, now the seated qualified candidate come with us and ousted us, my lord. Already in the provisional list, my lord, it is there. I can bring on record those provisional lists, my lord, how we are ousted by the seated qualified candidates, my lord. That is the, my lord, our grievance, and it is a practical my lord, apprehension already there, my lord. And my lord, if you go by the NCTE guideline, my lord, there cannot be any nexus with this, my lord, language 2 can be, my lord, the medium of instruction of a school. Just for a moment, my lord, if I again reiterate this page 29, my lord, the NCTE guideline, which is very clear, my lord. My lord, may kindly peruse page 29, this nature and standard of question, this part 2, my lord. The test item for the language 1 will focus on the proficiencies related to the medium of instruction as chosen from the list of prescribed languages option in the application form. So, my lord, this language 1 has the nexus with the medium of instruction, but this language 2 will be from among the prescribed options other than the language 1. Now, my lord, this language 2 is just as an ornamental language, my lord, it cannot be used practically, my lord. But now, by virtue of this impugn, my lord, notification, this seated qualified candidate has given an extra advantage that they can use the language 2, my lord, mixing with this medium of instruction, my lord, which is not permissible as per the NCT and other rules which are applicable, my lord.
it is a reason for that, my lord. And if my lord, if the my respected Advocate General submission is accepted, my lord, that they cannot object for 2 years, my lord, that is very good, my lord. If they applied for the Assamese medium, my lord, by virtue of language 1, we cannot object. But by virtue of language 2, my lord, if they are allowed to apply in the Assamese medium, then, my lord, it is a violation of the NCT prescription, my lord. That's why, my lord, this notification of 16, my lord, we are not against the selection process, and even we are not asking for a stay of the selection process, my lord, that only these notifications benefit should not be extended to this, my lord, CTET qualified candidate. Let them participate in the selection by virtue of language 1, my lord, which is the rule of the law, my lord.
Mr. Bora, while assisting my vocational, you have this 10 petitioners before you. Their applications are before you. You have verified. Find out what is their language. They are all Assam. And in comparison of these 10 petitions, whether any seated first candidate have marched over the who had this language 1, they have a different subject like Garo or others.
Yes.
Right?
Override adjustment.
Tell us. We'll see to that. And the policy decision of the government, as you have addressed, have taken a policy decision for certain reason. That's all fine. Place it in the affidavit.
We'll file an affidavit, Lordship.
That's what you need to know. That's all.
Lordship, may I take leave, Lordship? Another
yes,
matter is
please,
going.
please.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
When such affidavit will be filed? Wednesday? We'll have it on Friday. Or Mr. Real, Council Adjourned for the case. Mr. Lisa here. This is an Advocate General of the State, assisted by Mr. P.K. Mora, standing counsel, Department of School Education. Ms. R. Bora, standing counsel, CBSE. Okay, Mr. Ayalo, standing for 1 and 2 whole. Mr. Ayalo, standing counsel. And Ms. R.B. Bora, standing counsel, CBSE. For the rest of the see, what we want to know from you, basically, the reason why we have meeting. It is not with regard to the conducting the CTET. You are also appearing as a CBSE as a whole because you do recruit teachers in CBSE schools. You are also appearing for Kendriya Vidyalaya Sanghathan. KVS. Kendriya Vidyalaya. Okay. Will not. Just want to know from the CBSE is that while complying with the provisions of the NCTE guidelines, the candidates which are CBSE based schools, where the candidates in the Kendriya Vidyalaya others, you look for the teachers were first seated. There, what is your policy with regard to seated first candidates, particularly the language 1 and 2? That's what we wanted to know from you. If possible, let us know by 12 on the next date. And because it is a policy decision of the state government, we'll see to that extent. Let us know. List on 12. In the meanwhile, respondent numbers 1 and 2. This will notice to it, returnable substances.
My lord, may keep it as a motion, my lord. Emergency is there.
Respondent number such and such. Shall submit each affidavit in the matter. No, we should not discuss it. Petitioner shall serve requested extra copies of such. Such affidavit shall be filed on or before 11. Yes, number.
But 10 তারিখে তো
Mr. Bora, my lord, that the reason is not available here. Well, because this is up to 2020. Can take back this.
Well,
My lord, as per the submission of the learned advocate general, my lord, appointment process would be over by 10th. So, my lord, if in that case,
not 10, my lord.
no, follow the
Those 11.
those 10-5.
Between the any appointment is made in the minimum percent of the advertisements such and such. Between. A number 255733 of 10 dated 11/02/2023. As assistant teacher of lower primary schools. As well as advertisements. B, capital B, number 255733, public 15, dated 11/02/2023 for the post of assistant teacher and science teacher of upper primary school, both under the Directorate of Education, Assam, shall be subject to the outcome of this petition, wherein the notice number 255733, public 16, 16/02/2022, pertaining to the language -1 or language -2 of the CPET qualified fellow, page number 69. Mark words. Is under challenge.
My lord. But although I should not as their lordship has observed, my lord, they can proceed, my lord, but this notice, they may not give an effect with the process of selection. My lord. This may be kept in abeyance.
No, my lord. Other priority petitioners shall be considered.
My lord.
After filing of the affidavit.
My lord. Issued notice, my lord.
We have not issued notice.
My lord. Highly obliged.